Okay. Um. You're a bit lagging, but I think we're. I guess so. Yeah, I think Dragon Lee's the speed champion. So we are live here. I'm just gonna make sure that we are. Okay. Um. I don't know if you can be heard, but yeah, no, Lewis. I don't know. I don't know. You can't be heard. Something around that. No, no, no. Like I can hear you on here. It's just that like the YouTube or so cannot be like can't hear your voice. Let me try that. All right. On Lewis,
All
try
right.
talking. Or wait, what? Your joint activity? I don't know what you're watching.
I don't want to show people the fucking.
Okay.
I don't want to show people the fucking. Just show
Well, wait,
people
wait,
the
wait, wait.
will
Okay,
clip of
okay.
him trying to do his.
I can't show. Hold on. No, I can't show. I can't show any YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. You can be heard. You can be heard. I did something right. Okay. So, welcome everybody. I know this took a fucking long time, but welcome to the Wrestling Pod. I'm your host, Carlito Santiago. This is Luis Santiago. And we are here to talk about SmackDown, of course, as we know. So, Lewis, are you ready? Lewis? I don't know what happened to him, guys. um, hopefully he jumps in some point. Anyway, the build up to the Elimination Chamber continues this week with two more qualifying matches as Jacob Fatu, Braun Strowman, and Damian Priest battle for a spot in the men's chamber, while Chelsea Green, our Women's United States Champion, takes on one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Naomi, for the women's. We also saw some title action as Tiffany Stratton defended the title against the woman who used to have the championship, Nia Jax. Yeah, boo. All right. So, we are going to kick off here with, of
We
course,
want wrestling.
we're going to kick off here with the opening segment, of course, as you can see. Um, SmackDown opened with Wade Barrett explaining why Joe Tessitore was not here this week.
Barrett.
Instead, having Joseph Vick be a part of this. He threw a video recap of last week's show with Cody, and then Cody Rhodes came out to kick things off. The American Nightmare went through some of the top options for his WrestleMania opponents to get the crowd's reaction, but then he started talking about Solo Sikoa, and he didn't get much to say about Drew McIntyre as he interrupted. Jacob Fatu then came out and said he plans to bring the title back home to the family where it belongs. They saw Solo arrive in the back on the big screen. Fatu looked upset. He also said, I got to talk to Solo. So Rhodes told him, you get the first word while I'll get the last. A decent opening segment that set up several angles. Nobody threw punches, but sometimes that is for the best. Honestly, talking sometimes sucks, especially if it goes on for so long.
It says right here, Cody made promo said, "Is call a promo kid, know how to do one." All right, yeah. Okay.
So,
that's kind of weird.
To better explain it, McIntyre did come out there. He did kind of say, put
Call
some
the promo
respect
kid.
on me a bit. McIntyre does have a good chance of, like, winning the Elimination Chamber, sort of, I guess, if he doesn't get screwed or he thinks he's going to get screwed. But we're gonna have to find out who also enters that spot in the chamber. Lewis, you got anything to say about this?
Yeah. Ooh, I got something good to say.
Just for this opening segment. No takes? He's a bit laggy, so everything's probably going to come in one fucking, you know. Okay, moving on. Naomi took on Chelsea Green.
Bad luck. I feel like I got bad luck.
Oh, nobody could hear you.
Yeah, I feel like
nobody heard all of that. I think you were lagging that entire time you were speaking. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
go ahead. Bad luck.
Go ahead. No, I know. Bad luck.
Well, I mean, Daddy Little Boy likes to talk. Yeah. Yeah, so Daddy Little Boy cuts a promo. Also known as the American Nightmares, I guess is gimmick going by. Oh, I call him Daddy's Little Boy. Daddy's Little Boy came out, cut a gimmick. I mean, cut a promo. They cut a gimmick. God damn it. Cuts a promo, and then he talks about, the freaking American hero, the prick.
Yup.
The cross-dresser.
Yup.
A Scottish transgender.
Whoa.
He talks about a Samoan. And then he goes, for some reason, talks about a convicted felon. Which I think is funny, because, like, him going from, what about John Cena and fucking a prick named Philip? How about a goddamn transvestite named fucking Kobe? How about a Scottish guy who likes to wear a skirt? Jacob. I like Jacob. I like Jacob too. And then fucking Jacob Fatu comes out there and he does the exact same promo he does in everything. I come from the street. God damn it. Here we go. All right.
Oh, another Damian Priest.
I swear to God, I see another guy.
Another priest.
He says he comes from the street and he does it in Spanglish, which is funny because he does it in Spanglish. So you got two, one who does it in English, one does it in Spanglish, and then you got another one who two of them come from NXT. So you basically got four motherfuckers cutting the same promo at once. Thank you, WWE. Yes. What about AEW? Oh wait, they can't cut no promos because they all suck.
They all suck.
Shit. Well, at least the greatest wrestler of all time, the guy who said he could have been bigger than John Cena. Jeff Hardy. It's still on the other show, not cutting a promo, but being the best in the world. That right. Fucking retire, bitch.
Also, Rhodes calling CM Punk a friend was interesting. These two have never had a ton of on-screen interaction, so this may be setting him for something down the line, hopefully. Plus, Fatu also had good energy on the mic, as he's making the most of every time he gets to speak. Now that he is saying more than "I love you, Solo," Solo saying "I love you, Jacob." Like, I don't go back to this previously on the Bloodline shit anymore, but for the crowd, previously on the Bloodline, Solo. So, moving on next, of course. Naomi took on Chelsea Green in a Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Barrett interviewed Trish Stratus in the crowd before he saw Naomi and Green compete for the Chamber qualifying match. Naomi scored a few 2 counts right away, but she couldn't keep the United States Champion down for the pin. She maintained control for a few minutes before a slight distraction from Piper Nivens allowed Green to take over. Naomi didn't begin to make her comeback until we returned. Bianca Belair was out there cheering her on while Nivens offered Green support. The Queen of Glow began to build up a head of steam as she hit a series of quick moves. Green hit a Rough Rider, but didn't get a pin, knowing that move's fucking old and dusty as fuck. Naomi was able to rally and score the pinfall to advance to the chamber. These two have had several opportunities to work together and seem to get a little bit better every time. They have good chemistry and know what the other person is capable of. So, they did a lot of making each other look good, which is necessary. The heel should be doing the work to make the babyface look good. Oh boy, he phased out of cam here. Hold on. Let me go back to the app, guys. Hold on.
If I forgot, I'd be silenced again.
Oh, you did you lag out?
Yeah, I did. It sucks.
Okay.
Because I think.
Did you hear anything about me saying Chelsea Green and Naomi?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
You heard all of it?
Yeah, all I just remember from that match, because I didn't watch, of course, is Wedgie. Because everybody kept posting that shit on Twitter.
Yes, Chelsea Green did get a good yank of the underwear, the yank of the tights.
She's gonna get a yank? No, she got like legit. I'm gonna shove that thing up inside of you. This is not a wedgie. This is a legit raping.
Fuck BBL Bailey. Fuck BBL Bailey. I want BBL Chelsea.
What about? And I want.
I want
he
that.
says, if I'm Cardona is satisfying you, right? I'm gonna shove it. I'm gonna show you what it really. She like.
Yeah, right.
She was like trying to play Beyblade or something. She was trying to let it rip. I said, okay.
So yeah, that was
Tony ass dudes in the front row about to get a show right here.
Yeah. Moving on next, of course, was Los Garza taking on Motor City Machine Guns. The next matchup saw
Instantly would have turned off the show.
That's right. I mean, if you want to. Los Garza took on the Motor City Machine Guns to compete in a tag team match, as expected. This was fast-paced for the moment. The bell rang. The show went to break after about a minute. Don't you love that?
Oh, God damn
We
it.
returned to see, of course, Lewis, you want to do the thing here? Because now they're officially in WWE. We can finally do it. Yes.
Oh, no. And WWE, they don't even get a cool one, like the TNA version, which was fucking amazing. They get, watch this. This is how you do it in
This
WWE.
is how you do it in WWE, guys.
Oh, come back. Today.
Yeah.
They're old now.
Yeah, they're old.
They wasn't that cool.
It's like
TNA
us.
with the fucking suicide coming out, kicking their ass.
That's right.
Mick Foley talking about how fucking Alex Shelley wants to eat his ass or something. I don't fucking know. Okay.
After we got back from the break, the Motor City Machine Guns were in the driver's seat after Los Garza got off to a good start. Both teams had some impressive double team spots throughout the match to highlight their speed, teamwork, and agility. Even though Angel and Berto looked good, Chris Sabian and Alex Shelley were too much for them this week. They scored the win in a solid match and will likely focus on regaining the titles moving forward. Like so. But unfortunately, to me, I do believe the Street Profits will be the ones to take those titles. Now, of course, this is graded a B, but because of there being, you literally went to break with about a minute, I'm going to revert this back to a B minus. The minus comes in of this being a low match or like one of those like short kind of quick paced matches and nothing much other than that. Lewis?
What else to say but other than forgettable? I mean, like I love both teams. You know, I love Black Panther doggies. For people who don't get that joke, that's an inside joke.
Yep, that's for us. Or if you've watched
That's
my
for us.
streams before.
Losers. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here, losers. Yeah. But yeah, Black Panther doggies are hell, you know. But fucking I I love Motor City because they're one of my favorite tag teams. So it's like for every time I watch these guys now, and it's like they do all the shit, but it's like you know how it's gonna be. It's a Daddy Ranch show, so it's just gonna be them getting their ass kicked at the end of the day. Do some fucking big. It's a big swerve, bro. That was funny. He was booking this shit, but yeah, you know, it's always about like the angle over the match sometimes. So yeah, it sucks, but I mean, whatever.
That's right.
Still a pretty good match.
We move on to the next segment, of course. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga were shown finding Solo backstage. He said he needed time off because he let the family down. He said he loved Jacob, but didn't seem to make him care. He and Tonga walked away from Solo without a word. Then, our second worst modern era United States champion came out, cut a promo, but was interrupted by, of course, Mr. L.A. Knight. I'm getting that thing sound stuck in my head.
Shinsuke comes out to cut a promo.
Yeah. All that time spending in the back looking and searching for a warrior to step up to him. Haven't found one. We got to revert back to the original. Right? So.
Hold on. Is he speaking English or Japanese here?
Oh, a little of mix. Basically, Jap-English.
Nah, damn. He's not speaking Japanese.
Or
Japanese.
Or English. But anyway, after LA Knight interrupted.
It sounds like a racist thing to name your child.
Well, I mean,
like a racist thing. I feel like something that somebody would name their child that was like mixed.
If your nickname's Cracker, it's racist.
No. These are crazy.
No. After LA Knight interrupted Shinsuke, he was soon followed by The Miz, who trashed Knight and said he wasn't worthy of a title shot. They talked some back and forth for quite a while until it got turned into a match, thanks to Nick Aldis, ladies and gentlemen. Shinsuke Nakamura just standing there at ringside the whole time, watching them argue. It felt like a talking part that went way longer than it needed to. Once we went to break, came back, the match was already in progress. Nakamura watched both men take controls. Was like, ooh, someone's going to face me now. Warrior's going to step up. Well, this was just a rematch from fucking Payback without Cena being the referee. And it ended the same way that it was going to go here. There was a down-the-middle match. They did some good work, but it never felt like they left the second gear until after mid-match break. The crowd came alive when Knight hit the BFT, followed by an elbow drop, also known as the mic drop, because LA Knight likes to cut promos very well, with a win. Him and Nakamura had a stare down at the end to close out the segment. And clearly this feud for the title is going to start all over again. Because WWE knows for a fact they shouldn't have taken the fucking title off of Knight in the first place. So, graded a B-. And for people wondering, yes, LA Knight hit the steel steps hard when Miz shoved him. And not only that, fucking LA Knight said that Miz should start a farewell tour. So, Lewis, your thoughts on this match and potential reigniting feud between LA Knight and Shinsuke?
We want the best wrestlers in the world if they ever let him wrestle. It's LA Knight. I mean, you know, LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? He hit it with one punch. Yeah. He hit it
Yeah.
with two punch. Wow.
Yeah. What?
He
Wait,
hit it
what?
with three punch. Yeah. He hit it with the BFT.
Well, you were fucking with me there. That was a good fuck. That was a good fuck with there. It's like you're going one punch, yeah. Two punch, yeah. Third punch, what? Yeah. What? Wait, what? What's next? What's next? Hit him with a
2, 3. Yeah.
What's next? Hit him with a or what's next? Hit him with an elbow drop. Yeet.
Not only got the, that's his hit it with the goddamn. That's hit it with the people's elbow. What? Give me a hell. What? Give me a. Look at that. God damn.
Well,
real goat right there.
Well, as we move on
Hollywood
next,
rock.
during a backstage segment with Alexa Bliss, Candice LeRae, and Nia Jax.
Something of him. I think we should have a nice thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Being like that, damn. I wanted to say LA Knight real good, and to him to go get Shinsuke one more time and be fun because they had a good match at Survivor Series.
They did. LA Knight
it was not an expected win, but he had a good match. So
good match.
They're probably gonna have another good match, either in the Elimination Chamber or on SmackDown.
Yep, that's true. They'll do a title match at those points somewhere in there. I do agree.
Who was next? That's what the problem was.
Yeah, honestly, like you had Shinsuke Nakamura surf the back. I'm surprised you haven't found Apollo Crews. That motherfucker's been in the back of everybody's promos, and no wonder you haven't found Apollo Crews there. But he's in injury, so I thought he was going to be on the release fucking list.
I thought he was just released.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he was going to be a part of the releases. He wasn't because he was in surgery. He got injured. So what came next was a backstage segment with Bliss. Quick little moment when WWE put a Wyatt 6 graphic up. It looks like they're going to have her involved with the group, or they're going to, like I'm hearing reports of, put Uncle Howdy aside and put Bliss as the forefront, being the new leader of the Wyatt 6. Or her just being the 6th member of the group. I don't know. What I do know is that after
was she going to be 6th to Lily? Oh my God, that would make so much sense now.
Well, after a little segment earlier in the day with the Carmelo Hayes barbershop, R-Truth got on Carmelo Hayes' bad side backstage when they had an argument about who's who and who's him, and who's he and who Truth is. And it didn't end well. Say, your mama named you Carmelo Hayes. You're not him. I'm him. You're he. You're Carmelo Hayes. Your mama named you Carmelo Hayes. R-Truth is so fucking stupid funny. Like, I love him. I love her. I love Ron
R-Truth might be the reason why I kind of still watch. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm going to watch the R-Truth segments now.
Listen, Vince McMahon has always loved
out there just doing shit. Him just doing shit in general in real life is fucking awesome. Like when he did the Shannon Sharp thing, he was actually happy to the thing. You didn't visibly see him flapping. This is why he's the greatest to do this. Man.
Dude, did you see his shirt? Did you see R-Truth's shirt? It looks like he was making a callback to Cena.
I didn't.
He was doing this. I think his shirt was doing the Cena fucking C-Nation type fucking with the hand. I don't know. All I know is he did make a Cena trademark moves.
I would love to see R-Truth come back and him just rocking a retro gear, and then him walking to Cena. It's like, this is Dr. Nagonomics. Oh my God!
You can't see. Yo! Oh my God! That would be so cool. Fucking R-Truth rocks the, like, Cena's wearing his whole regular Cena shit. R-Truth rocks the Dr. Thugonomics shit. Oh my God. That would be cool.
Oh yeah, you're rocking the R-Truth jerseys? Oh shit.
That would be interesting.
Dr. Thugonomics? Okay, this is the goat right here. R-Truth.
Oh my God, that'd be great. But anyway, Truth and Carmelo had a match. A couple of moves in there. Truth used a couple of Cena's trademark moves, especially the shoulder tackle freaking 5-knuckle shuffle. But Carmelo needed to win here because he's been losing a lot. And I've noticed something with the grading here is that anytime Carmelo Hayes takes on easy, cheap opponents, obviously it's lackluster. And when he takes on good opponents, the score goes up because of the booking. So honestly, here is that they're trying to build Carmelo up as this big guy, but they can't because they haven't done much with him. So they're having him take on smaller guys like, people you don't get TV time. R-Truth, Akira Tozawa. So it kind of makes sense why Carmelo Hayes would get a grade C. Honestly, the grade's not going to change for me either. It's just, if you want Hayes to be taken seriously, the booking has to change.
No. Who is a bigger guy he can beat?
That is true. That's a good question. Who is a bigger guy that can beat? Who's a bigger feud? Like, who's a better feud for him? I mean, if you can get Trick Williams out the fucking NXT, or maybe like people who have been down there longer. Yeah, if you can get some NXT guys to come up that have been there for the longest, probably. I don't know how long, but
Tyler Bates on Raw. What are you doing?
Yeah, they're putting more of them on Raw because that's where they're going to get shown. I mean, I expect Cora Jade to even show up on Raw at some point, but Roxanne's going to be there. Yeah. They're gonna wait until next year. They'll wait until this year when they do a draft. They'll shake some things up. Some superstars will get shaken up after a year. Fucking Jesus Christ. We spent some time on
of course.
We don't have to talk about the Carmelo and Truth. We've already spent some time on that. But this one we can talk about. The Women's Championship match. Tiffany Stratton, or a.k.a. wrestler Sabrina Carpenter, took on, of course, Megan the overweight. I don't know. Fucking Nia Jax.
Oh, no. Here we go. We got a Ford F-150 versus...
Stop making me break character, dude. Stop making me break character. Come on.
I don't know. I like a Ford F-150 pretty big now. Oh, they got that tape on them.
You got a...
But Barbie, she got that agility, right? She got that athleticism in her.
No, you got a Porsche. You got a Porsche up against a Jeep. Listen, I'll take the Jeep. I'll take the Jeep for $500. But fucking. No, I'm kidding. We don't. Let me just put this down. We're just making fun. These are just jokes. Oh God. No. I want everybody to know that, even to the wrestlers, we support the wrestlers and what they do. Obviously they go out there, work their asses off 365 days a year. So when we like to poke some fun. These are whatever comes to our minds, whatever comes to our thoughts. That's what we're gonna say.
Let's be right. You are too baby. I'm just a piece of shit human being that's just gonna make fun of everybody.
That's
I don't
true.
care.
I'm gonna make fun of people too. But this doesn't reflect our beliefs in what we really think.
Not as much as me. Listen, I like you guys, but you guys deserve it because I don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. But this doesn't reflect us. We love Nia Jax. We love Tiffany Stratton. We're going to poke fun at any wrestler that comes our way. It doesn't matter who it is. So we don't, again, just get that out of the way. But for this matchup, Tiffany Stratton defend the title against Nia Jax. As usual, Candice LeRae was at Jax's side. Jax immediately scooped the champion up and drove her into the corner. Stratton used her speed to avoid her for a bit, but Jax eventually caught up to her and headbutt her for 2 count. The match lasted through a break and into the next segment, of course, which saw Jax take control for a extended period of time. Yeah. This was booked to make the champion look like a huge underdog. It worked for the most part. While they had a handful of good spots, there were also moments when they were clearly on different pages. A few sloppy moments that stuck out and hurt the flow of the match, which was unfortunate because a lot of what they did was great. Stratton turned up the heat after a break and then hit a moonsault followed by a swanton bomb for a 2 count.
No. This is where I talk now. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop killing this motherfucker's move right here. All right? Let's just say right now. Only 2 guys I like fucking doing it is maybe Kevin Owens. That's not the greatest of all time. The charismatic enigma, the goddamn will-o'-the-wisp. I'm not even going to go on to that shit because I can keep going. Jeff Hardy, Kevin Owens, and fucking You know what? No, just Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens might have the best one other than Joe because he fucking gets it. So
Well, it's
like,
what Bleacher Report wrote. So
well, she did the 10-ton bomb. That's goddamn the fucking Kennedy bomb
the
right
Ken
there.
doll bomb.
The RB ton bomb. Oh my god. No, that's not a Jack's move.
So LeRae, yes, little Miss Candice LeRae, had to interfere to cause a DQ. And you know how I feel about DQs when not properly executed. But Jax didn't seem upset. She continued to attack the champion. Yeah, LeRae interfered and caused a DQ. But Nia Jax was not upset
What do you mean?
it.
Johnny's wife. That's all I know about her. She's Johnny Gargano's wife.
Well, Johnny's wife. No. She continued the attack on the champion until Trish motherfucking Stratus came out and made a save. Jax was able to take out both women until officials had to make her leave, which then, of course, allowed Charlotte to pull up a chair as Tiffany was laying there and said, "Tiffy, time to wake up. It's all a dream. It's all a mix-up. You didn't have to face, Nia Jax. You're done with that. You're done with that chapter in your life. Now you got to deal with the real queen, bitch." Charlotte Flair came out to tell Tiffany that she is going to face her, which we all knew was going to happen. Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte were definitely going to set up each other. And right before the stream, I told Lewis, two blonde women are going to be fighting for this championship.
This is the Ultimate Karen fight.
Yes.
Ultimate Karen. This is the CF. This is the CK. This is the UKC Championship right now. Let me just say this,
ladies and gentlemen.
This is why I like David Flair more.
God.
Hell yeah.
But what do you got to say about this?
WWE was crazy. He fucking Stacy. One. It's Tiffany, good, but also Nia Jax again. I mean,
well, yeah. I mean, she took she was eventually going to have like a feud with her. Eventually, she was going to get a title rematch. What'd you expect?
What do you think? This is gonna be if they do. I don't remember. I didn't watch the fucking match. I just remember watching one of their. I remember watching the promo package for the match coming up, which was the Nia Jax Alexa Bliss WrestleMania match because they were showing it on Instagram. You called me fat. I'm like, what? Oh god, is this really what the whole goddamn storyline is? Is that Nia Jax is fat? It's Picky James.
I guess so.
Listen, I don't care. Fuck off. This is legit gonna be the entire storyline for Tiffany and versus Nia Jax.
Well, let me
Your
ask.
big ass was holding me back.
Well, let me ask you. Like with Charlotte now facing Tiffany, who do you think is gonna win at WrestleMania, Charlotte or Tiffany?
Oh, I don't know. Is it simple as this? Nepotism. That's all I gotta say. So obviously the daughter of Ric Flair is going to, I don't know, fucking nepotism her way into winning this. Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Charlotte should lose. I honestly think Charlotte should lose, and we get Tiffany Stratton.
I don't think Charlotte should lose. But you know what? Does her name have Flair in it? Nope.
Oh, it has Stratton. It has Stratton, and it's gonna stay that way. With Flair, it's fucking her real name is spelled differently. Her last name is spelled differently. Go ahead, look it up. It still says Flair, it's just not spelled correctly.
You mean not spelled the way that Rick is spelled? Fllair.
Exactly.
What, like an I before the R? You're fucking stupid? Or is it spelled like
there's like an H in there.
Flare?
There's an H in there.
Fuck it. Never mind.
There's a silent fucking H.
No, it's a new style. Old style. It's AJ style.
Okay.
No, but I think Charlotte's gonna win it because she's Charlotte Flair, and she's the next Ric Flair, and and who's Tiffany Stratton, the next Shawn Michaels? That would be awesome too.
Sure.
She does the entire fucking WrestleMania 24 thing. I'm gonna take you behind the woodshed.
You just hear a shotgun in the background. You just hear a shotgun in the back.
fucking Charlotte going absolute ape shit. Fucking shake it.
Oh boy. So,
She goes to TNA.
oh
They have
God,
a
no.
fucking guy jump the entire Flair thing.
Oh boy.
Oh,
So,
she jerks. She jerks.
so
Fortune
now,
8? No!
oh my God.
I've been fucking running through her career now.
So now we get to, of course, the main event, the triple threat match that featured, of course, Fatu, Strowman, and Priest in a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber. Fatu and Priest sent Strowman out of the ring early so they could have their exchange of strikes. The Archer of Infamy looked like he had the upper hand until Fatu no-sold some hits and took him down. When we returned from a break, all three men were involved in the action, but it felt like Strowman kept being the odd man out until the last 5 minutes of the match. The Monster of Mud-Man began to go on a rampage, but Fatu and Priest kept going after each other in a clear attempt to set up a singles feud that may lead to WrestleMania match. Yeah, okay. Solo showed up to help Fatu, but Rhodes came down to fight him. Tama Tonga then joined Sikoa, but Rhodes was able to get the better of them. All Fatu saw was Solo hitting Tama and assumed it was intentional, so all hell broke loose. Priest came out on top, pushing Jacob Fatu over the barricade, and Cody hitting a crossroads on Solo. For Priest to then send Strowman into the ring post to then hit him with the South of Heaven for the 1-2-3. Cody and Priest would have a brief moment before the match, after the match, but shook hands. This was entertaining, and for a main event, it had a lot of action, but the level of outside interference seemed excessive at the end, but it worked. Yet it was still too much, so graded a B here. Also backstage, as McIntyre, backstage before this, forgot to mention, McIntyre had mentioned to Jimmy that, that he sometimes gets it mixed up. He called Jimmy Jay by accident, which led to Jimmy super kicking McIntyre, bending down, and hitting a little mini yeet before leaving.
It's funny, as Drew McIntyre came out to the middle of the ring after he just beat the fuck out of Jay, and then Jimmy came out, and he was like, "Didn't you just die?" Because the entire Edge Hardy promo. Oh shit! Did you just die?
What are your thoughts on that match?
Maybe like a tireless hack, just like your brother.
And to bring it up, just so everybody can see here, so we have it set up here. This is who right now so far. Seth Rollins is who I think is going to win on Raw. Roxanne, but I'm going to get rid of these so we know. But Damian Priest, I knew was going to win, and I knew actually Naomi was going to win. I didn't think, it's kind of crazy. No Canadians in the Elimination Chamber. None whatsoever. Think about it. Nobody.
This will make Shawn Michaels proud.
This makes Shawn Michaels so much proud. He's like, he's just he's smiling, guys. He finally found his fucking smile.
Oh, yeah. That just proves to the day he's still wiping his ass with the Canadian fans. And Brett is still having days, Brett.
I guarantee Shawn Michaels is going to come up with a deportation plan for Canadians. But
fucking goated.
Until then, the final word for SmackDown. SmackDown saw a lot of forward movement in the various storylines, but the biggest development was Flair deciding to face Stratton, which we finally got our answer to. Naomi and Green turned into a great performance in the opening match, but all the other bouts were entertaining in their own way. Even the shortest match between Hayes and Truth, and of course the Tag Team Championship matches were pretty good. The Elimination Chamber match is almost filled up. The pay-per-view is almost set. We still have 2 weeks to go until the pay-per-view. Actually, Raw has 2 more weeks, as SmackDown has 1 more week, and that is next week, of course. Before my predictions come in, the 27th. The 27th. Look out for the predictions video for the Elimination Chamber. But that is, of course, graded a B for this entire show. What do you think? What did you think of the entire show?
For SmackDown was SmackDown.
Yep, like usual.
No, I mean, yeah, it was okay. I mean, the reason I always say this, the reason why I don't watch current day wrestling like that is because I just don't find it amusing. I could just go on Twitter and just basically somebody would predict every match right. It's kind of dumb. It's like, I don't fucking care. Yeah, you are fucking.
Yeah.
And somebody.
Somebody.
This person gonna win, this person gonna win. Yeah, so this person, and so it's like, oh, well, fuck it. What's the point of watching SmackDown if I can just go on Twitter 2 minutes later and find out who fucking won?
Exactly. And hear people bitch
like
and complain about it.
It's old. Yeah, like it's old. bitch complain about it or get horny. I don't know why. It's always
Welcome to
fucking
the
things.
IWC, where the where the internet wrestling community, if that's even what it's called, complain and bitch and moan when their predictions are wrong. As where me, I have a key system that sets it up perfectly, and logic and common sense to even further that proof.
They get real horny over things, and then I just turn off my phone and go, you know what? This is why I don't watch this shit no more. Like, I make my jokes, but I make my jokes because I'm a piece of shit human being, right? This is what it is.
Let me ask you a question.
But,
would you rather? Let me ask the audience here.
here
Would you guys like to hear from a fake nice guy, right? Somebody who just goes out there and fucking puts on a good show, huh? Did you want somebody to be like, oh yeah, this wrestling shit is good, or do you want a brutal asshole like him and me? I think you'd want the brutally honest asshole, because you'd get sick and tired of the fake nice guy shit, especially if something's bad. Like, we know when things are bad.
Like
we know when things are fucking terrible.
It's not like wrestling's bad. It's just sometimes you can see it get repetitive easily. Exactly. It's always been like that. But the problem with it's just why it's the social media aspect of the world kind of ruined sometimes.
Yep.
It's like that when I watch football. It's like, what's the point of watching a game?
Especially if you know the Chiefs are going to win because of the refs. Also, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't think I mentioned that on Tuesday, but yes, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles for winning the Super Bowl. Kind of fucking like a week late, maybe. But again, I got it in there.
No, it's a good thing because the Chiefs wanted to beat the Patriots. Well, you're not bitches. Tom Brady
fucking did. Tom Brady is still the GOAT, and he will forever be the GOAT, especially representing us, Massachusetts.
413.
Yeah, or 508.
Okay, that's right. Oh, fuck the 508. They're a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, well, the 413s, they the 508s. And hey, you're disrespecting Joyner. Come on. But SmackDown.
There's a lot of them over there are like a bunch of losers.
That is true.
It's some cool, but there's a lot of them are just fucking annoying.
That is. They love to be East. They can stay
listen,
East.
SmackDown is great. If you if you watch SmackDown, to watch it as like, don't try to watch SmackDown and then go on wrestling Twitter. You're gonna have to take a while.
Yeah.
Because the moment you get on Twitter, it ruins the experience.
It does.
And I'll say it like this. There's always like somebody is gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? They put this person on top of this person. Fuck this shit. I hate this piece of crap. Whatever. And then they complain for a minute. You read the goddamn replies, and it's always the same four. The first four are always the same thing. Oh, you're right. And then it's like the fifth one is always somebody arguing back with him. You're a fucking idiot. That's what the smartest choice in the world. And it's like a whole big back and forth for no bullshit. Like it's fucking stupid.
And
that's why I usually
watched wrestling we've been wrestling fans for more than 10 fucking years. And there are still people out there who have watched wrestling longer than us who think they know more shit just because they think that Vince is still in charge. Or they think that even with Vince out of WWE, or they think with Vince still out of WWE, it's still the same shit. I'm here to tell you, no, the fuck, it isn't. There are some aspects that are, but this is a change. This is a new modern era. How the way wrestling is booked. It's all coming down to booking and creative decision making. That is where it comes down to. And when it's illogical or when it's not logical, I criticize it. I criticize the creative booking and the writing.
It's like that with all wrestling. It's the same reason why, like, at some points, I kind of, at a lot of times, just don't really care. And I don't watch a lot of wrestling no more. I used to love watching wrestling as a kid. Like, I watched I watched, for some reason, I was a sadistic back then to my own damn self. I try to watch every show. TNA, fucking WWE. Fuck it. If I can catch a hit, fucking... No.
Glow.
Glow. So what would that be? I mean, maybe if you could find the old clips on YouTube. Stardom? Oh, hell no. I'm going to get I tried watching. You know what? It's not bad. It's just weird. Damn it. I feel like there's mostly guys in that stadium. There's barely any women, and there's guys with like, I'm not even going to say that because
there was one moment
but it's like, damn.
On Roku. One moment on my Roku TV, there was an episode of Glow. I turned it on. I didn't know how fast to hit that fucking cancel button or like home button. I turned that bitch off real quick.
Oh, I haven't told you. Listen, me and Jordy watched. Me and my brother watched 2 episodes of Glow. I think of all time when it came back. I watched
I'm not
3
talking about the
because I
Netflix
first
show.
caught it.
I'm not talking about the Netflix show.
No.
I'm talking
No,
about
I'm
the
talking
actual.
about the AJ,
Yeah,
the
I'm talking
AJ
about
Lee
the
production.
actual. Yeah, I'm talking about the actual
'Cause
glorious women of wrestling.
that one too. I watched the Ashley version, which is fucking insane. Which is insane. And I also watched the original Glow. Also fucking insane.
Did you see Beastie Alley?
That's listen.
What about
If it would have
good
made
old Papa
Beastie
Woody?
Alley, Papa Woody in Kentucky love?
Yes.
What do you know about that shit? Papa Woody wanted that forbidden fruit. He wanted some of that own daughter action. He wanted to get
Want to take this moment? I want to take this moment. Push F.
Kentucky.
I want
No,
to take
he
this
said, I
moment.
want my daughter
I
fruit.
want to take this
Okay,
moment
buddy.
to push F in the chat just to fucking
BC Alley
say.
with the little dog scrotum.
I want to take this moment to say fuck
Fuck
Vince
Vince Russo.
Russo because Vince Russo fucking sucks. But
No, you gotta think about it. He was kind of cooking with that one. You gotta think about bestiality with the little dark throat, his eyes, the old big bulging.
oh
That she get
god.
up there and jump in the middle of the ring. Tim John's gonna get his hard legs.
So
Oh my god! On pay per view? What? $70 for that? That take a
Jesus
lot of guys
Christ.
on.
So this has been, of course, the SmackDown summary. We will be back. I will be back next week. Of course, you will see both of us hopefully again on Tuesday. Monday is off, President's Day, even though we fucking hate ours, or well, everybody's here. But until then, see you guys. See you guys later.
Hold up, before we start, one question: would you watch a wrestling show that would, and it's a female production, that everything about it, it's just porn?
If you want to see
Would
some
you?
of that, let us know in the comments down below. We're not going to make a video or live stream it, but I can tell you can find it somewhere on the internet.
Trust me, you can find it. It's everywhere.